Hello everyone and welcome. In today's video we are going to talk about the weak randomness attack vector. For those of you that don't know, as of the time of recording there is no way to generate native random numbers in Solidity. And in order to showcase this attack vector, we are going to use Ethernaut's CoinFlip challenge. So if your program needs proven random numbers, the best way to get them is by using Chainlink's VRF. Of course, there are other methods as well, but using Chainlink's VRF is the most common approach if your protocol needs random numbers. And now I'm going to give you a quick rundown of what's going to happen in this video. So we are going to deploy a new instance of the challenge contract. Then we are going to create an attacker contract and we are going to call the flip function and try to guess correctly 10 times in a row. First, we are going to deploy a new instance of the Ethernaut contract. Then we are going to copy the code and go into Remix. I'm going to create a new contract called CoinFlip and I'm going to paste the code in here. Now, I'll give you a quick rundown of what the code does. So if you look at the flip function, on the first line, you can see that it calculates the hash of the previous block. Then it's going to check if the last hash is equal to block value. This check is here to prevent users from calling the function multiple times inside the same block. And then it will calculate the value of CoinFlip. So it's going to divide block value by the hard-coded factor. And the result of that, it's going to be either 0 or 1. Now what we are doing is we are going to take the instance of our challenge contract at that address. And now you can see that the number of consecutive wins is actually 0. Let's move on. And now we are going to create our so-called attacker contract. Create a new contract called CoinFlip attacker. We will copy most of the code from the CoinFlip contract. Contracts constructor, we will need to pass in the address of our challenge contract. And now let's move on to the so-called attack function. And now we are going to copy the code from the flip function, because we are going to repurpose a lot of this. So as you can see, because the hash of the previous block is a known value, we can pre-compute the value of the side variable before calling the flip function. This will allow us to win the coin flip every single time. We have our attacker contract set up and we are ready for deployment. We are going to get the address of the CoinFlip contract, pass it inside the constructor of our attacker contract, and deploy it on the Sepolia Testnet. Click confirm, wait for the transaction to go through. Okay, as you can see, it worked, and now we have our attacker contract right here. And let's call the attack function. I fast forwarded this a little bit and you can see that the number of consecutive wins actually increased. I'm going to fast forward here again. And you can see that now the number of consecutive wins went up to 2. And I'm going to fast forward, do that up to 10. Consecutive wins, and let's do the final call. Now we have 10 consecutive wins in a row. Submit this instance and clear this challenge. You can see, guys, the random number that the CoinFlip contract was relying on wasn't actually random, and this allowed us to actually pre-compute the value of that side variable in advance, and we are able to then pass the correct value every time to the flip function, and this allows us to win the coin flip every single time. This is why it's important to use Oracle networks such as Chainlink in order to get proven random numbers. I hope that you enjoyed this video. Make sure that you follow our social media channels, and we are going to keep you updated with more challenges in the future.